Hey everybody, this is Tubi or Not Tubi, the show where I watch the first 30 minutes of any Tubi movie to save you a click. What's up everybody? So the movie that I'm going to review today is called Greater. I didn't have anything going into it. It just looked like a football movie and I thought that sounded fun. And so when I clicked on it, boy, was I surprised when Neal McDonough showed up on my screen. I am a huge Neal McDonough fan. And so this was a little bit of an older movie, and so not in his recent filmography. So I settled back with my popcorn. I was like, I am going to enjoy this. And I did. He did a great job. He comes back to some familiar beats a lot during the movie, and I would probably just blame that on the script and maybe the direction, but he did not disappoint. He was doing a great job. So, what is Greater about? This is I would call it a football inspo movie, and it's just about Burleson? Brandon. Brandon Burlsworth from the Arkansas Razorbacks, and it takes you back to when he was a kid and how he always wanted to play football, and that was just kind of what really brought a little bit of meaning to his life. Definitely diehard Jesus follower, and always reading, always trying to disciple the people around him, which is really fun to see somebody have a passion like football, but then also being just as passionate about God. And so, but his dad has some struggles, and so Neal McDonough, actually his older brother, is helping raise him, right? And so you see the struggle, but he's trying to overcome, which is just so sweet. And then he wants to make the Arkansas Razorbacks football team, and so his mom only has he doesn't get a walk on, he doesn't have a scholarship, and so he tries to walk on, and the mom's I have 1 year of money that you can go here and try your best. And so he shows up, and the coach had told him to gain weight, so he gained weight, but he gained too much weight, and so then the coach was you gotta dial this back a little bit. And so he, this is him, trying to get on the football team, trying to lose weight, doing everything he can, and in the meantime, the team's kind of, making fun of him because he's, not blending in with them, and that was kind of fun. I liked the teammates. They were pretty fun. They were, 35. So I don't know what actors they got, but they were not 20-year-olds from some college doing football. But it was fun. I definitely watched past the first 30 minutes so that I could see him overcome this struggle. And then obviously I'm just going to go ahead and spoil it. He dies. They show it right in the beginning. So he dies, and Neal is trying to deal with this grief and reconcile it and come up with what to say in the funeral while he thinks back on what his brother meant to him and his brother's struggle and what he brought to this world, and now he's no longer part of it. That's very real. And so it was very, very touching, very inspirational. So my faith-based crowd, you're going to love this one. I definitely watched past the first 30 minutes. I didn't finish it just because I could see where it was going. It was beginning to get a little tedious when it came to the pacing. Scripting, it was really interesting because when we first started watching, obviously Neal McDonough knocked it out of the park. So I'm here for the actors. The boy that they got for Brandon was pretty cute in those life stages. The rest of the cast was not very good. But again, Neal and Brandon were kind of carrying it. The scripting wasn't very good either, but there were some really, really good shots that were happening, especially in the beginning. And then as we were going on, I was this was really professionally shot. And so I was trying to figure out if it was the director or the DP. And I could pretty much tell you it was the DP. This guy really did amazing. And if the director was just you figure it out, I'm pretty sure that's probably what happened. He did a great job figuring it out. His name, I think, is Gary Malian. Really, really just really liked what he did. Like, he elevated the movie where you weren't sure, like, scripting, directing, the rest of the actors not really doing great, but like his shots, keeping it interesting while you were watching it, definitely was like the secret, like, tipping point, secret sauce to get me past that first 30 minutes. And so I would actually recommend, if you guys are into faith-based football movies or Neal McDonough, definitely check out Greater on Tubi. And that was my To Be or Not To Be review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully I saved you guys a little bit of time with it. If you liked it, feel free to subscribe. Bye, you guys.